Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how much money I made selling very part-time all of last year, in addition to showing you guys a couple things that sold this week. So let's get into it. So the first thing that sold this week was actually a mug that we got several months ago at a thrift store. It cost us about 50 cents and we had it just sitting around for a while, and I originally posted it on my profile and we had it listed for about 60 days, and then I decided to use my listings for another item and I took it down. We had it down for a while, and while reorganizing everything, we just threw it back up onto my wife's profile and it sold pretty much immediately. So I guess it just shows you never know who's going to be looking for your particular item and at what time of year. So really happy that one sold. That was a very cheap purchase and a really easy flip. Funny story about that one, when I was actually dropping it off at the post office, I used that bin that you just have to open and then you could throw your box into. When I threw my box into that bin and closed it, I tried opening it just to make sure that the package actually, went down into the package receiving area, and it would not open. So I had to do a bunch of Google searching, and I found out that other people actually had that issue also. And it's a thing that the post office does where sometimes if you can't open their drawer system, it means that their bin is full and just not accepting any packages. I thought my package got stuck in the bin and it wasn't allowing me to open the actual drop-off box. So just wanted to share that quick little fun story with you guys. So let's get the next item that sold, and we're going to actually package that one today. All right, we're going to have to go all the way over to our gaming station over here. All right. So I have these bundled up in a lot here. Where's that? So I purchased two of these at one garage sale and a third one at another garage sale. So I picked up each of these for about 50 cents each. I think two of these for 50 cents and maybe one for $1. I don't really remember, but either way, we're going to be making a decent amount of profit on this one. This one was listed for a few months, and I decided instead of selling them individually, they each sold for about like $5. I decided to just throw them together, and if you could do any type of bundle deals on games, I found out that they sell much better, especially the better known games like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, anything that's in a series that people are still playing. So keep that in mind when you guys are trying to sell older games. All right, tripod is a little bit strange right now. I think it might have actually worn in, and at this point it's getting very loose, so it's taking a little bit longer to actually set up my shots. Might actually have to buy a new tripod coming soon. So how are we going to package these video games? So as you guys know, I like to recycle packaging products, so we're going to throw this in one of my Amazon bags. So you know what? Scratch that. I actually found an envelope that was shipped to me for when I bought something on eBay. So we're going to take this lot of games, throw it in this bubble mailer. Now I'm just going to tape it together. Now that just provides some cushion into this product. Even though it's packaged in a bunch of game cases, I just want to make sure that it does get there nice and safely, because I'm going to be using a very thin poly bag just to make it look a little bit nicer. As you guys know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I have these 10 by 13 very thin poly bags that I like to use for packages like this. The packages are, less fragile. If I throw it around, drop it here and there, it's not really going to matter. Like I said earlier, the actual video games are protected by their cases, and now it's protected by this poly bag that I'm reusing. So just going to throw this into the poly bag, and just like that, going to take off the seal, wrap it around just like that, and just like that, it looks like a very professional package from the outside until you open it to find its hideous inside, but it's protected. And like I said previously, this is just my way of packaging as a very part-time reseller on eBay. I don't anticipate any repeat buyers because a lot of my items are just one-off items that I find at garage sales, thrift stores. So this is just the way I'm running my eBay store. You might want to do differently for yours. To each their own. So quick thing, I also wanted to just mention my Twitch page. I am currently streaming on Twitch playing online poker. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to visit twitch.tv/spathx. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. I'm also going to be uploading highlights either on this channel or my second channel, so I'll have that linked in the description also. So I couldn't figure out a visually appealing way to show you guys these numbers because I have all of my profits, my expenses, and everything on an Excel document. And if you guys are looking for an eBay spreadsheet, I'll leave a link to a video that has my Google Drive spreadsheet that you guys could use as a template. I started selling very part-time on eBay back in February of last year, and let's go over some of the numbers here just to give you a decent idea on how much you could expect to make if you're selling like 1 or 2 items per week. That's what I'm doing right now, and in addition to my full-time job making YouTube videos and a couple other things on the side, I sell on eBay very part-time. So for the profit on eBay, this is how much I made selling the item minus all the fees, including how much it costs to actually purchase the item. So my profit for all of last year was $1,372.23. Now, like I said, that's how much I made after subtracting all of the fees. So if you divide that by 10 months, because that's how many months I was selling last year. So each month I was making roughly $137.22. Now, in addition to how much it actually costs to buy all of the inventory and eBay, PayPal, fees, I also had additional expenses like my packing material when I was just starting out. I bought that mannequin so I could model clothing. I also bought my thermal printer and a bunch of the other items that did not sell yet, or when I purchased huge lots of utility knives and that type of thing. So additional costs to the eBay business is $541.34. Now, a huge chunk of that was the thermal printer. Now you guys don't need a thermal printer. Any printer will work. You just print it on normal copy paper and then you just cut it up and tape it to your eBay package. I decided to go the thermal route just to save myself some paper, and also the thermal stickers are a little bit lighter, but it is not required if you're just selling like a couple things. I thought I was going to be really getting into it, but the fact that I can't really source well in my area, the thrift stores don't really have consistent stuff that I could purchase and resell. So after you subtract the expenses from last year, now I don't anticipate spending that much this year, so my profit's going to be a lot higher this year. So I'm taking my current profit of $1,300 minus 541.34. So in actuality, I pulled out in terms of pure profit last year at around $830. Now I know that doesn't seem like much, but like I said earlier, I only sell like 1 or 2 things a week, and $383 divided by 10, that is like $83 per month. And that's enough for me to pay the internet bill and just one less thing that I don't have to worry about. So for me, it is worth it. I'm going to be trying to this year, I'm going to be trying to purchase more product online in bulk so I could just pay for like a huge box of stuff, sell it as I can. And the wife and I are going to be visiting a thrift store maybe once every week or 2 weeks, and I'm really going to focus down on like smaller items and lighter items. If I make a profit on about like $5 per item, that's good enough for me. So let me know what you guys think about my profit number. Is it higher or lower than what you expected? I know for me it is a little bit on the low side, but $83 a month extra in addition to my full-time job is pretty good for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.